G'day, I'm Mark from Self-Sufficient Me, and here I am in the backyard doing all that pruning of all those fruit trees that I said I had to do. I am about a quarter of the way there. You can see the big mess that I'm making. Just about fell A over T then. Big branches of olives. I'm absolutely obliterating the large olive trees. I'm making a video about pruning, pruning tips and principles that I go by when pruning all different types of fruit trees. So stay tuned for that, it's coming soon. More time pruning and less time yakety yak. That's what I need. I thought I'd bring you this midweek video because you've been quite liking, I can see by the thumbs up and the amount of views, these unscripted and limitedly edited videos. If limitedly is a actual word. You guys have given me quite a bit of support on those types of limited edited videos. So I thought, well, I'll just continue in that vein because I am busy. You can't just do videos constantly and work online and write when your content is actually what you do. So I've got to get more doing, don't I? But anyway, here's a few things that's been going on. Yes, I've been doing all this pruning. And one great example is this big olive tree here. It's a big Helena. I've cut it right down. Because at the end of the day, if the tree is not producing, which it isn't, it's over 7 years old and hasn't produced any fruit, and it's getting huge, what it's doing is it's taking production away from other trees because it's shading out other trees. So I'm not going to have a tree in my orchard that is A, not producing, and then B, limiting the production of other trees that are producing. So choppity chop it got. Other things that I should mention is the ducks. Remember the duck eggs down the back there in that last midweek video that I did? Well, a goanna came in and got the nest. No, not sitting on her eggs. Empty nest. Bugger. Oh well. Was 8, it was a nest. Now it's just a raked out pile. 3 eggs left. I think this was one of them. It was scattered over there. She's been scared off the nest. The dogs chased the goanna into the bush. Yeah, I couldn't get any footage of the goanna, unfortunately. I just saw it briefly and then you could just see it was a big fella. Leaves and the ferns going backwards and forwards as he was running through, and then obviously probably up a tree somewhere. Now here's the dog. Yeah, he's helping himself to an egg. Why wouldn't he? Might as well. They're not going to get hatched. So that was a shame about the duck eggs, but you know that's the way it is around here, and until I've got time to maybe brainstorm and fix that problem up. Other things I've been doing is planting asparagus and harvesting it too. Oh, it's been just amazing. The asparagus is so unreal coming fresh out of the garden. I've got a video about how to grow a ton of asparagus coming up, so I'm working on that. The mangoes are in beautiful flower at the moment. Looks like it's going to be a bumper season this summer. Well, let's hope so anyway. I think the dry conditions are really conducive of these mangoes because they're primarily a tropical tree. And in the subtropics, they'll grow very fine, as you can see. But if they get too much rain through the spring, that can make those flowers die off with anthracnose and they don't produce as much fruit. If you have a fairly dry spring and then the fruit gets a chance to set and then you get the rains and allow that fruit to grow, well then it can be a really good season if the conditions go well. The mulberries, They're in season at the moment, but unfortunately they're getting eaten by the birds. The birds are feasting on the mulberries and pooping all over the tree. Gosh. Another one here. It's a younger tree. Could be riper. Worth a go though. Not too bad. It's nice. A little bit tart, slightly underripe, but very good. That's one the birds don't get. Oh, hello. Hello. Still a little bit underripe, but I'll take it. Oh, here's one. See how this one's hidden by a leaf. That's pretty ripe. Oh yeah. You just got to grow your tree as big as possible. I remember back home in Toowoomba when I was a kid, we had a huge mulberry tree in a vacant lot just near the school, and on the way to school, down the laneway and the way back home, myself and several other young fellas used to hit the mulberry tree and raid it, but it produced so much fruit that the birds and the boys just couldn't possibly eat it all. So that's, I think, how you get around it. Sometimes you get around animals and birds, etc., eating your food by just growing a whole ton of it, and then they can't possibly eat it all. That means you've got some for yourself. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks a lot for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like these midweek videos. It encourages me to do more of them. Don't forget the website, self-sufficientme.com. I write on there a lot of different stuff to what I actually talk about in the videos. Not always, but sometimes the content on my written work is quite different. So you might be interested in giving that a look. Don't forget to share my videos around and my content in general. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye for now.